Hey guys, welcome. I just got a quick message today. Gonna wait for a few people to join. Hey guys. Okay, so hey, peace, the knowing one. Welcome. Thank you guys for the continued support, for watching. Do you know anything about the underground caves in St. Louis? Okay, so today we're not talking about any of that. I just have a message that I wrote. And this is going to be for whoever needs to hear it. Okay. So first, before I do this, I just wanted to say, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I know a lot of people, as an influencer, people think that they know you, and I know this personally, but that's not the case with a lot of people. For example, like Malcolm X, before he was the Malcolm X that we know today, that passed and created all this change, he robbed houses. He went to prison. He wasn't making the best decisions in his life. But imagine if he never got a chance to go from, where he was. I think they called him like Slim Red or something like that. Whatever, Detroit Red, yeah, that was his name. So imagine if Malcolm X never went from robbing houses to helping other people create change. If he died of just robbing houses, we would have never known his greatest potential. We would have judged him off of that. So I say all that to say, with Kevin Samuels, it's like the way that some people felt about him wasn't the way that everybody felt about him. And at the end of the day, he was a human having a human experience, and he had the ability to change just like everybody else. And he did help a lot of people get married. He did help a lot of people in positive ways. So I don't want people to focus on the negative aspects. And he is a black man. So it's like, I don't like to see people disrespecting the life of a black man and a little girl who just lost her father. You feel me? So I just want to say that about that. So this message is called The Subconscious Mind. And I'm just going to read it from this paper. And it's going to touch who it needs to touch. All right. So the subconscious mind is the passenger during your waking life. The conscious mind acts as the driver through the physical world. Whilst using your conscious mind to experience this 3D simulation, you are giving clues, but you're giving these clues mostly to your subconscious mind. You will see clues in the waking life if your awareness is heightened enough. All right? This whole purpose of this human experience, from my perspective and understanding, is to learn and grow and experience a soul evolution and to go to a light body or a higher dimension. When you are sleeping, your dreams, in a way, are daily reviews of what you learned during the day. In school, before you take the test, that your teacher, your professor gives you a review before the test, right? So that you will be ready for the test. The same process applies for Earth School. You are given lessons, signs, and symbols for the growth of your soul. First, you learn and then you grow. Like a flower, first you water and then it grows. A lot of people probably heard Buddha picking up the flower and examining it. And some people got it and some people didn't. The flower is the representation of life. It's that simple. All it needs is that simple water, sunlight, and growth. All right, so think about this. There are never bad situations, right? It's the way we choose to respond or not respond. Let's say you just got out of a relationship. Well, during the relationship, you were presented lessons and opportunities to grow. Always. This isn't my opinion. This is a principle of life. All right. So when you first leave the relationship is when you receive the most mini quizzes or many situations that will challenge you to see if you really experience growth in your relationship. Because when you're in a relationship, the other person is literally a mirror for you. All right. So you're going to be tested to see if you experience growth or you were just blindly in love. All right. Love can be blinding. Then next thing you know, you are presented with another relationship, right? And it's not identical to your previous relationship, but you have the same lessons that you didn't attain in your previous relationship. All right. And the relationship is a test. Before the relationship, when you got out of your previous relationship, you were giving quizzes. Those quizzes will look like situations, maybe a confrontation. There's never a bad situation. Even if somebody's bringing negative energy to you, there's always a way for you to transmute that into a lesson, right? So there's never bad situations, always the way that we perceive them. Okay, so you're going to get those lessons that come up, and then the relationship is the test. If you pass the test, meaning you recognize the similar situations as an opportunity for growth, you will respond differently and not react in the same undisciplined emotions that you displayed before. And therefore, you will be passing the test and experiencing in real time a soul growth or soul evolution. Okay? So, however, if you fail, the lessons will continue to repeat and repeat and repeat until you pass the test. If you don't pass a test in school, meaning you keep receiving F's on your test, do you go to the next grade or do you stay in the same grade? Right. Same is true in life. So that's why you see some people who are successful in life, and you see other people, and you see people who are successful and flourishing in life with their goals, and you see other people who are living not fulfilling lives, and they're stuck and they're stagnant, and all that they can do is exude negative energy and be a miserable person, right? Because misery loves company. So if you have somebody who's miserable and they don't have any direction in life, then they become kind of a toxic magnet, and they attract negative situations in their life, and they want to see other people at the same level that they're at. That's why if you're vibrating at a certain frequency, people who are living in their lower selves, they can't reach you on that frequency because they're not vibrating at your frequency, right? They're not possessing that same positive energy that you have. So if you have people in your life who are all toxic, I would implore you to go take a deep look within. Go look in the mirror and see if you are attracting those toxic people, right? If you find yourself saying, oh my God, I keep running into toxic people. Hello. That means that you have some form of toxicity on the inside of you that needs to be resolved. All right. So the main difference of people who live fulfilling and flourishing lives and people who live poor lives is belief. Okay. And instilling the power of the subconscious mind. While you are in the astral realm dreaming, your subconscious mind takes control of the vehicle, and it feeds you signs and symbols for you to decipher if you are really in tuned. You will receive premonitions. You will receive major keys for growth for you to use during your waking life. Also, during your waking life, it is the duty of your conscious mind to guard and direct your subconscious mind. This means that you will have to watch what you consume, and I am not just referring to food. Be cautious of what you allow into your body, when it comes to food, because when you're eating food that has a negative vibration or food that has a low vibration, then that food will influence your thoughts. Because food holds vibration. That's why you have food that is acidic and food that is alkaline. Food that is alkaline is a live food, right? It's alive. It's vibrating at a high frequency.